Hi! Happy holidays! So today I've decided to do the Christmas tag. Even though I've already done a tag last month and I don't really celebrate Christmas. But I do celebrate the New Year's, so most of my answers are going to apply to New Year's Eve instead of Christmas Eve and to New Year's Day instead of Christmas Day. You get it. I know it's not really original, but I really wanted to do something festive and it's the only idea that came into my mind. But I do have many really interesting videos, in my opinion, that are coming up next year, so just wait and see. I promise, I'll get better. Okay, anyways, let's just dive right into it. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I do love me some Christmas movies, and I have to say that my favorite one is Nativity and Nativity 2. It's a British comedy and the leads are played by Martin Freeman and David Tennant in the first and second movies respectively. It's a really funny film. They don't have like a script, all the lines are improvised and it's really funny. I watched it like 5 times, it's just great. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Never. There is no snow in Israel other than on the mountains, and I've never had a white Christmas or a white New Year's, as I celebrate New Year's at my home, in my hometown, where there wasn't snow for like 50 years. But this year, I am going to have a white Christmas. As for the time this video is up, I'm in Russia and there is obviously snow in Russia, so I'm going to have a white Christmas finally, and it's the first time I'm going to experience real snow, not in the mountains or something, and I'm very excited. Can you tell? Where do you usually spend your holidays? As I've said, at home with my family, and we usually do New Year's dinner, and yeah, it's really great. I don't really have days of school. I just skip school on the first day of the year. It's my only holiday. Just give me this one day. I'm allowed to skip school. What's your favorite Christmas song? As I've said, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do love me some Christmas movies and Christmas songs. And my favorite one is Baby It's Cold Outside. I know it sounds kind of sketchy, but I still really love this song. I find it really relaxing. My favorite version is the Glee version actually, because Cling for Life. I wait for December 1st every year so I can listen to it. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? No, because I don't celebrate Christmas. But I do open my presents on New Year's Eve. What holiday traditions are you looking forward to most this year? Just being with my family. We don't really have any holiday traditions, just that we all gather up either in my house or in my grandparents' house and have a really big dinner and just sit there together. My grandparents, my mother, her boyfriend. It's just great. I love being with my family. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? It's fake because we don't have places that sell trees, because almost nobody celebrates this holiday and most of the people here are convinced that the New Year's is a religious holiday, which it really isn't. Luckily this year Hanukkah is on the exact same dates as Christmas and New Year's. It's from the 25th of December to January 2nd, so I do get my holiday and I do get to spend time with my mother and she doesn't have to go to work on the 1st. What is your all-time favorite holiday food or sweet treat? Last year, my grandmother and I made gingerbread cookies and they were so good. Yeah, gingerbread cookies. They instantly became my favorite holiday treat. Do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? So well, I'll have to say giving presents. I really love seeing the look on someone's face when I give them something they really wanted to receive. I think it's because most of my presents are not surprises anymore. Like for the past 5 years, I think, I've been choosing my own presents. If it's something I really need, but it's too expensive for me to just ask for it or buy it myself, I'll ask for it for the holidays or my birthday. And it's not something like that I'm very surprised to receive because I asked for it, so of course I'm happy, but I really love making surprise gifts for my parents and my grandparents and just seeing the look of joy on their face when they open it. What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received? I don't really remember all the gifts that I got, but I think the most memorable one was a giant dollhouse that I got when I was 10. And I didn't think I would get it, but I did. It was almost my height and it had like moving sticks and cutlery and it was just so great. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I don't really know. For me, the holidays means being with family. But I am happy that I'm going to Russia because I really wanted to see a real white Christmas. I don't care where I am as long as I have my family with me. Are you pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I never wrap my presents. Most of my presents are usually drawings or something like that, and I usually just put it in a really nice bag because the way the present is wrapped is not important. What's important is what's inside. And it doesn't matter how you present it to someone as long as they love what's inside. At least that's what I tell myself every year when I just put it in a nice plastic bag and then present it to my family. What made you realize the truth about Santa? I never really believed in Santa Claus. I remember that when I was 5, my parents hired someone to dress up as Santa Claus and bring me my presents. And I'm like, this dude was not Santa. I never believed in Santa Claus. My parents really tried to convince me. And plus, they never called him Santa Claus. They called him Father Cold, which is like a Russian Santa Claus. But anyways, yeah, so I never really believed in him, so there was nothing to really find out. So maybe I had a really sad childhood, but maybe not, because I never had my heart broken by the harsh truth that fairy tales don't exist. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Not really, although we do have a tradition where you write stuff you want to happen in the new year and then you burn it and drop the ashes in your champagne and then have a swig at midnight. And that means that your resolution will come true this year. What makes the holidays special for you? As I've already said a million times in this video, being with my family. I have a really small family. It's only my grandparents, my mother and her boyfriend. But I love them to pieces. I love every one of them. It's just the best family I could ever ask for. And I guess this is it. I hope you all have great holidays. It doesn't matter what you celebrate. I wish you all a happy new year. And I'm really glad that 2016 is over. Finally! So leave thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to see more of me, even though I have no idea why you would. And I'll see you in 2017. Bye!